Hello and welcome to another weekly vlog on my microwave. Oh no! Right, that did that much faster than I expected. Let me clean up this mess. Right, that was a bit of a disaster. So what we're doing is I'm melting leftover candle wax. I've got a cinnamon one in there. This Halloween one, which I love, burnt all down at one side and not the other. So I'm melting down all this wax. I bought these on Amazon. $3.99 for 30 wicks. So we're gonna basically I'm gonna put the cinnamon, which is barely any left, but it's really strong, into this little tiny one. So I have to just go clean out these jars. I'll let you see when we've done. Okay, so I have 2 Yankee Candle jars cleaned out. Need to get myself a drink before I go into the living room. Okay, folks, future editing Lisa 2 weeks later here, who didn't show you her candles. Remember I told you the cinnamon one? Nice full candle. Oh, smells lovely for Christmas with cinnamon, so I'm not going to light that as yet. This one I've used tons. I actually put 5 wicks in there. It looks really weird because some water got in, but it smells lovely. It's melting down evenly as well, which is good. So that one I have been able to use, which is good because it's really cute. And I got this slight little bit as a full new candle, which is really strong smelling, and it would have otherwise went in the bin. So that's all I managed to, that's the only leftovers I had. So yeah, totally recommend those wicks. They're really good. So here I am for the next, well, they'll be back in about 2 hours. Well, no, an hour and a half. There's the doggies. Hello. No, you didn't have to come over. Hello, Dobby. Hello, Money. There's nothing for you. I don't have any things. I can't even say the word. Yes, she sounds like a little pig. It's too cute. So, I was going to show you my, not Dobby's bum. Dobby, move your bum. This is the little pad that I got from Jamie that I wanted to get in Austria, in Disney. Oh, it's really dark. It's not very good light, is it? So this is the Japanese character for and that's my bloody practices. It's really difficult because there's another one that's, is it O? That's very similar. Wait till I find it so you can see how similar it actually is. Is it this one? Yeah, right. So look at that one. Okay, it's like a T with a curly thing. Look at that one. So that one's and that one's O. So I learnt the katakana but hiragana before. That's I, so eh. That is U, you. And what one was that? E. It's like a Z with a line on top. I've only done a few, guys, so I don't think I'm going to show you all. And that one's O. So it's like quite complicated to remember. Some of them are so similar. Ka. That one I can remember easily because it does look a bit like a K. So ka. I think that's maybe as far as I went. Yeah. So the next one is ki. And that looks no more like a K. I don't know. So yeah, so there's like all of these characters to learn. Japanese has 2 alphabets, the hiragana and the katakana. I learnt the hiragana before and I knew it really well, but I've forgotten loads of it. I haven't looked at the katakana at all, so I try and do a little bit each day. I have so much to do at the minute, guys, and I can't get bloody time to do it. So now, there, you saw the pin of my keyboard, didn't you? So now, what the hell, identity theft. Right, just go away. You're trying to sell me a VPN. I've already got one from someone else. Thank you very much. Vlog 152. I was in the middle of last week's vlog editing, but I have got a ton of stuff to edit. Weekly watches and 11 horror YouTubers, and I broke my nails doing them candles. So I'm going to go, folks, get on with this, and I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow. Okay, to be a bit different, I thought I would show you basically how I do a weekly watches. Hopefully you're picking this up. This is obviously my YouTube folder. So I'm going to get my intro. I'm going to use a heart intro. Pull that into my timeline if it's going to work for me. Okay, I need to make an audio track and I need to make a video track. So that is so that I can have music opening the video one, royalty free music, never use something that's copyrighted. Pull that in there. That is going to be much too loud, so we're going to take that down in volume by about 35. And it gets quite loud about here. You can see the audio wave gets much louder, so we'll take this one down to about 40. So then I pull in me doing a bit of waffle. So reviews, that's the one. This is just to show you what I use and how straightforward it is. So I hate my hair up. I had to put my hair up that day because I'd just done rock fit and I was really sweaty. So little transition, so that goes from the intro into me. Hello and welcome back to the channel for another weekly. You can hear the music start there. That needs to come forward a little bit. And then what I like to do is I like to put what I'm doing on Letterboxd. So let's just get to the point. But unlike last week, sorry, I shouldn't have moved that camera. Unlike last week, this week, most of what I've watched was actually really good. I'm going to make myself a little bit louder as that's quite low. We'll go up by 5. So, without further ado, let's get into what I've watched and let's remember to record our screen this week. Lisa forgot to record the screen last week. So, when we said first of all, that's when I started recording my screen. So, that's my screen recording. I'm going to pull it in at the point where I say first of all. I am going to mute this because it also picks up talking because that's what I'm doing now. And I'm going to make this screen recording a lot smaller. Well, not a lot smaller. I'll make me a lot smaller. So I'll make the screen recording about that size and position it in the middle on the left-hand side, right-hand side. And then I need to make sure I cut this at the same point, more or less. And I'm going to make me much smaller so that you're just going to see me on the side. Let's just do that so you can see. Move that over a bit there. So, you can hear the dogs because there's traffic outside. I'm going to put me there having a bit of waffle so that you can mainly see this. So it should, these have to be in the same place or you can see it. Right, so when I play it. So first of all, I watched a movie called House of Darkness. So you're going to have what I'm doing on the screen, movie with me talking, Justin Long and Kate Bosworth, and a little bit of music in the background. I think when Justin Long said something, how I edit my weekly watches. Nothing big and fancy. Just simple. Don't have time to do anything more. Yeah, but I thought I'd show you that for something a little bit different than the usual. Let's chat shit in the car. I'll probably check in with you guys tomorrow. Hello guys, it is Wednesday. First coat wear of the year. It is freezing. I'm just getting my wee Halloween wobblers out of the bag to stick in my car if there's somewhere to stick them. Let's see, we can put them there. So I've got like Velcro, double-sided sticky Velcro. So I'll take the wee white bit off. So that one's a little pumpkin. Oh, come on. He goes there. Okay, and we've got a little skeleton. I like how they wobble. Let's see if I can get this one to do it. Thank you. He'll go there. Deadpool's going to have to move temporarily. It's alright, Deadpool. He usually sticks in the middle. But Frankenstein's going to go in the middle. Seasonal car wobblers. Riveting stuff, guys, eh? Right, so Frankenstein. Don't know why he's not green. He goes in the middle. There we go. 3 wobblers for Halloween. We'll put Deadpool over here for now. There we go. Done. I have to go to the library to leave back my mum's books. I've got new nail wraps on. You maybe, oh, I can't really see them. They're little like skulls. Why is that blurry? There, little skulls. I had nice red and black ones on, but during that skull or that candle thing yesterday, I was using such hot water. The gully on them melted. I need petrol again. Fucking hell, honestly. Look how white my hands are. There, you can see better now. Nail wraps. Right, I've got my wobblers in place. Let's go. So this morning, Darren took a phone call from my mum, who can't dial the phone herself, so how the hell she ever got through is anyone's guess. Darren can't understand my mum. It is very, very hard to understand her, but he did manage to. He says all I could tell that she was saying was doctor. And he said, can it wait till Lisa comes in later? Oh yeah, that's fine. And then I says, look, I was still in bed because it was this morning. And I says, look, if my mum phones, I need to speak to her because she can't. I says, my dad will have dialed for her, which she didn't. She managed to do it herself. And then he'll go back to bed. She can't, like, answer the phone. And because he couldn't translate to me what she'd said, apart from the word doctor, I'm like, am I meant to go in today? Was she having to go to the doctor? What's the crack? So I had to phone her back. Took multiple times, but she managed to pick up the phone eventually. She phoned me to tell me this morning that she'd wet herself last night and again this morning. As if that's the low fuel sign. As if there's anything that I could actually do about it. I was due to go in a couple of hours, which I'm doing now. I'm like, is my dad up yet? No, he's in bed. I'm like, well, I don't know if I should phone the doctor. I'm like, yes, you should phone the doctor. But the thing is, she won't be able to have got through on her own. She made me move my name on the phone list to the top, so like to put an A in front of it so she could just hit 2 buttons and it would phone me. But she'll not be able to see to phone the doctor, and they shut half day on a Wednesday. Last week I was also in on Wednesday because I had that phone call, so I couldn't go in on Tuesday. This week she had her flu and COVID injections yesterday, so I couldn't go in yesterday, so I'm in on Wednesday again. Same scenario. Last week it was the whole palaver with the toilets, and it's going to be the same this week. I maybe sound horrible to be complaining, but it's so frustrating. So frustrating. Nobody to like talk to about it really, because I'm sure Darren's sick to death hearing about it. So that's the plan for the afternoon, to go in and listen to, or try to listen to my mum talk about toilets again. Can't phone the doctor because it's shut. Have to try and make sure she's got sample pots so that someone can take a sample again tomorrow and drop it up. I mean, they won't give her a catheter because they say it leads to infections, and I mean, a sample was sent up last Thursday. This is Wednesday of the following week. It was tested. She had an infection. She was put on a 3-day course of antibiotics, which she finished on Monday morning. It's Wednesday and the problem's there again. So it's just so draining for everyone. Just constantly running up and down to doctors, and my dad's out and into toilets constantly. It's too much for him. It's so windy today. This morning and like last night in bed. Oh Jesus, I'm getting blown all over the road. The wind was shocking. Really, really bad. There's a thing. Have any of you got cats? Now I know, Kelly, if you're watching this, you have cats, but you'll not be able to help because your cats were inside cats. Right. Opposite me, I have a woman that's got 3 cats. New neighbours that have moved in next door has got a cat. Really nice cat it is, black, really friendly. But we feed birds. I know it's a natural instinct of cats to hunt birds, but they keep... Basically, I've got 4 cats using my garden as a toilet at the moment. They're shitting all over the place. I'm getting really, really tired of it. going out cleaning up after them. They don't seem to use anyone else's, or if they do, they must be doing a lot of crapping. And they like, one of them has taken to waiting underneath my little birdhouse just to try and kill the birds. That's why I don't have cats. I know it's a natural instinct, I know, but my question to cat owners is, what deters cats? Now, I've been told this, I got this spray stuff and cats are supposed to not like the smell of it. It makes no difference, because they've also ruined the bottom of all my fir trees because they keep spraying on them. So the whole bottom section of my fir trees are brown because cats keep spraying. And they're such a pain in the arse, these cats. And I know the owners can't do anything about it, because if you let your cat out, it will do what it does. But I can imagine if my dog went into someone's yard and had a shit, people would have something to say. But cats can do it, that's fine. Can you tell me something that will deter cats from being in my garden? People have said orange peel and eggshells. Do you want orange peel and eggshells in your yard? I mean, where do you put it? Because they go everywhere. They're constantly shitting in my garden, usually in the soil, because that's, you know, it's like litter, isn't it? It's a natural thing. But just look, and like, they've been chased by the dogs, because obviously when the dogs go out for a wee or something and the cats are there, the dogs chase them, as a dog does, but it doesn't deter them at all. So I've got this big water pistol beside my, like, a big one beside the back door, and if I see a cat in the garden, I squirt it. Not the cat, because the cat's too quick for me to squirt. I squirt in its general direction. Not because I'm a nasty person, I like cats, but because if one of my dogs catches one of those cats, well, to be honest, I think the cat would come off better than the dog. But I don't want my dogs getting scratched eyes. And these cats will not stay out of my garden, and there's either at least four of them. 3 from across the way, a new one from next door. The new one from next door is the main culprit, because he's the one that sits at the bird feeder waiting, and the birds have stopped coming to the feeder now. And I threw out some like pancakes last night for the birds to eat, and I caught next door's cat eating it. It's like, fucking hell. It's really frustrating. So if you have any tips, guys, gratefully received. So yeah, I'm just going in to go to the library. I've got someone driving at 40 mile an hour in front of me in a 60. Nothing much else to tell you, I think. They're looking at changing the date of the Scouts Halloween thing. So I'll have to wait on seeing what they're doing with that. They have to bring loads of materials with them this Friday night, this is Wednesday, to start making. They want them to design and come up with their own monster. Like, you know, like Monsters Inc., but it can't be copied off Monsters Inc. It has to be like a unique design. As if it hasn't enough to do with school and exams. We have to get all these materials. Because after all the cardboard has been glued to make this head, which is circular, then it has to be paper mache'd over so that there's something to pin. So it's a bit of a job, and I don't know if we'll be able to get it done. And I've forgotten the shopping list that I have pinned to the fridge. Crap! I know one thing on it, honestly. Right, I'm gonna go, rather than prattle at you. It's really frustrating me how slow I'm having to drive here. I'm below 40 now. But like, people that can't tell what speed limit the road is, and it's not even one car in front of me, it's two. And the car in front of me is beautifully positioned behind the one that's going slow, like the right distance and everything. Kudos to him or her. But it means I can't overtake because there's two cars to overtake and there's quite a distance between the two of them. So I'm stuck at 40, which... Right, I'm gonna go. Stop moaning. I'll check in with you later. Maybe when I have to pick up Isaac late from school today, so I'll probably switch you on before he gets back in the car. It's my nemesis, this hill in a wheelchair. There we go. Get to the top of this and I'm still breathing. It's an accomplishment. Hello, I'm back in the car. I'm all hopped up in a coat that's too big and too wee for me at the same time. I'm not going to wear this again. I'm going to get down to get my fluffy coat out of the attic. It's that time of year, folks. It's fluffy coat weather. So I'm not sat outside school waiting on Isaac because Chess wasn't on, so Isaac has been on the bus. And me running around the tower centre really fast to try and get my mum back up in time for me to go get him. I only just found out at 10 to 4 that he was getting on the bus. I'm now going to the pound shop that's in a little retail centre, but I'm not walking all the way downtown again, to get some Yoo-hoo glue to stick these wee coloured balls, 2 packets of these buggers, onto the monster head for Scouts. Did I tell you they have to create their own monster? It's like Monsters Inc, but it has to be their own idea. It can't be like someone else's you know. I've just remembered Isaac said that he wanted to do a sock stuck onto him, but he's not going to be able to do that because he's wearing a boiler suit. The Squid Game one, you know, the one that's for like Money Heist and Squid Game. So Darren's making him a big paper mache red head, and we're going to stick those, well, Isaac's going to stick those all over. And I've got a pair of like washing up rubber gloves that he can stick dots all over. I wanted to think of some way to make a tail. I'm thinking of taking a coat hanger apart, wrapping it in bubble wrap, and then wrapping the bubble wrap with like red material, or even insulating tape, you know, red electrical tape. Or even if there's no red tape, we could even do it with masking tape and then paint it red. So I'm just going to the pound shop now to pick up some glue. If there's any other like tape or anything, I can get that when I'm there. But all this trouble and extra money, this guy's a fucking worker, for sorry, my language is atrocious. People trying to sneak out at a roundabout that aren't entitled to. Look at everybody. I can't work out why I've got right away there when there's people to my right. It's one of those pimple on the roads that nobody behaves like you do at a normal crossroads. My mum's not good at all. First thing she said when I went in, it's so hard to get any. Did you phone the doctor? Aye. Did you speak to them? Spoke to the receptionist. And obviously it takes ages to get all this out. What did they say? I don't know. Well, when you told them that you still thought you had the infection, what did they say? Well, they didn't say very much. I said, so how was the conversation left? What was happening? Oh, I don't know. I says, are they sending you more tablets? Well, they didn't say they were. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, give me patience. And I says, well, fucking hell, stupid old man. This area is not wide enough at all. And I says, well, do they want you to do another sample? Oh, that was it. They want me to do another sample. And I'm like, if I don't ask 101 questions and guess, nothing's done. Am I parked close enough? I'm going to have to touch the front of this barrier. Right, that's it. So I had to run about trying to get all the materials for her to do a sample tomorrow because the thing shuts half day on a Wednesday. So my head's up my arse right now. I don't know what's going on. My dad's gone back to bed because he said he's just hanging together, is the way he put it. Voicemail from the hospital asking my dad to call to make an appointment for a hospital visit. So he's obviously had the letter and not bothered. So I phoned it. And I says, oh, we haven't had the letter, which is probably not true. He probably just thrown it out. Oh, we've got an appointment for him on the 8th of November at 3:20 for Causeway Hospital with the surgical something or other. And I'm thinking, surgical? Now, this appointment's just a consultation. And I remember my consultation before I had my gallbladder out, and it was a hospital so far away, and Causeway Hospital's like 50 miles. The waiting list at our local hospital is so long, they've all been transferred up to Causeway. And I was in that hospital for 2 minutes at my consultation and out again. And it'll be the same, and my dad will be really hacked off because he doesn't... I'm not patient, but he's much worse than I am. So whatever's going on, it's a surgical thing. So I've no idea what they're going to be doing. No idea, because my dad tells you nothing. So I sorted that out. I sorted all the stuff out for the carers to take a sample in the morning. I've written a letter, or a note to go with a sample. Took my mum downtown where she started Christmas shopping when I'm trying to rush back to get Isaac stuff. I'm a bit frazzled today, folks. I have to do a picture for Cinema Squad's Halloween costume. I haven't done one yet because I'm not going out anywhere this year. I'll do one of Annie Wilkes, which is a bit crap, but it's the only thing I've got to do. It's just even like getting in the right mindset to want to be taking a picture, and you know. Right, I'm going to go in and get this glue and get my arse home. Get some tea. I'll let you know if I get anything of any interest in here when I get back in the car. Speak to you in a minute. Oh, let me get this off. Oh, the lights are on. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't really put it on, should I? So you can see me struggling with my bloody coat. Too warm now. It's a cold day, but this denim jacket is not big enough. Fat thicker, that's what I am. Right, let's get that put away. So, get in the bag. Right. Whew. So, I got these earlier today to be glued onto the red paper mache head. I got these because we've got eyeballs to put on the end so that it's like eyeballs are coming out. I got rubber gloves so that he could stick balls on so that it looks like he's got dotty hands. I got these paint sticks because I don't know, they might come in useful for something. They're only £1. And just now, what the hell's this? Oh, it's burns. Just now I got, wait till you see what I bought. You'll not believe what I bought myself. I can't quite believe it myself. I thought, you know what? I'm having a really shit day. Don't even know why I bought myself this, but I have. Where is it? Underneath loads of fat balls. Bought myself. Let's give in to pressure, folks. I've never tasted prime in my life. It was beside the checkout. I thought I'll try this. The choices were orange and mango, lemon and lime, or tropical punch. I got tropical punch. Oh, actually. Oh yes, that's very nice. I was prepared to be really disappointed with that, but no. So I got some electrical tape. It's only got one red one on it. I got some big goggly eyes. I got some more red paint because Darren only got one and I don't think one's enough. I got 2 packets of fat balls. I'm going to stop buying the birds in the garden, the seed that I've been buying, because there's a specific seed amongst it that they don't eat, that they don't like, and grass keeps growing out of it. And I'm thinking, if that's grass seed, that's not going to be doing those birds' insides any good, so I'm not going to buy any more of it. And if I was to buy the expensive, it's like a big cheap value pack of seeds from B&M. If I was to buy like the more expensive smaller bags, I would be through one a day easily, and I can't afford to, so I'm just going to buy more fat balls because I really enjoy the fat balls. I got 2 tubes of Yoo-hoo. What else? Is that it? Oh yes, I got myself a pud. Because why not? Where is it? One of them little Christmas. I used to be addicted to them when I went to. I haven't had one of these since secondary school. Yeah, that's all I bought. So while I was walking around, I thought, right, what we could do is just get string for around his waist, wrap it in the red electrical tape so you can't see it with his red outfit, and then I can attach the tail that way. Just get loads and loads of paper, scrunch it up, wrap it with bubble wrap, and then cover it with something I can paint red, or if I've got any like old item of clothing I'm not using that's red, glue the material on. Well, Isaac will be doing that because he has to bring it in. I used to love these so much. Sorry, I keep forgetting what part of the camera, so it's like, oh, these used to break in half. They don't anymore. Oh, it's all cracking. Why am I recording myself eating? Christ. See, it wants to break in half. Oh, it's so nice. See what it says. Why when you taste something that's nice, do you want to read what's in it? Milk, hazelnuts, soya, other nuts, wheat. Very nice. Right, I'm gonna go home with all my crafts. My tickers aren't ticking. Why aren't you moving? So, right, I've got chocolate on the bloody. That'll be a giveaway, won't it? Don't think there's anything else to tell you guys. I'm artificially upping my mood with some chocolate. I'm really, really impressed at that. I shan't be buying another one because it was £2 and you can get a can of sugar-free Vimto or sugar-free Cherryade in there for like 30 or 40 pence. So even though it is super tasty, but I can understand why people are going mad for it. It was very nice. Better not let Isaac say it'll be cross. Right, let's go. Low fuel, I know. I'll speak to you guys probably tomorrow, or I might speak to you if I do the Anybox photo tonight. I might speak to you then. Speak to you later, guys. You've been out of your room, Paul. My little ceramic penguin in the study always faces due south. Don't worry, darling. It's for the best.
Attention now is not children's glue.
I know.
It's not quite super glue.
I know.
Isaac, stop saying I know, because you'll come back and go, I didn't know. When you've taken the top off, you squeeze it very gently at the bottom, Isaac, because if you squeeze it hard, it will come gushing out, Isaac.
Okay, I'll try. Isaac, if you get that on your shirt and stuff,
it'll ruin it.
And you'll stick your fingers together and everything. Hello. Press that before Darren started doing the glue talk.
Oh.
It is Friday. We're just about to head into Scouts. They have to have materials with them to make a monster outfit for the Halloween party next week. I'm not going to waste time now talking to you about it. Between that and materials for art for a mask and materials for drama for a mask, I'm scunnered. And again, we're having to go and get more stuff sorted this evening. So I'll probably speak to you tomorrow. It's really bad weather over here. Nothing compared to what England's getting at the minute, looking at the news, but want to take our time driving into Scouts. Isaac is at Daniel's tomorrow, so I'll probably catch up with you then. Speak to you later. Oh, I'm covered in hairs. Hello, it is Saturday and I'm covered in hairs. Isaac has just been picked up by Daniel's dad to go and spend the afternoon at Daniel's house. So the excitement for today is for me to go up to a new homeware shop. I think it's like a mix of a garden centre and like stuff for in the house, and it's called Dobbies. I kid you not.
That's the only reason why you want to do it.
It's called Dobbies. I also want to go to Asda. So that is the excitement for middle-aged people on a Saturday afternoon. I was considering that Flowers of the Blood Moon, I think it's called, at the cinema, but apparently it's 3.5 hours long. So that, do you want your bum warmer on? This car's got seat warmers and they're very nice at the minute. So that's what's happening today. I can't think of anything else to tell you. Isaac went to Scouts last night. They were like messing about with the outfits for next week. Right, get this. They were told, unleash your inner monster. What they were basically told was they had to design their own monster, not copy one, and then make it out of like just...
Base it on Monsters Inc.
Basically the idea was, in Monsters Inc, every child has a monster that they're scared of if you've seen the movie. So there's just, in the movie Monsters Inc, there's a ton of different monsters, but you're not supposed to copy one of the monsters that exists, you're supposed to make your own monster. That was the idea anyway. So we went in to pick Isaac up and there's this lad walking about with a red cape on. I'm like, why has this lad got a red cape on? He's going to be Doctor Strange, Isaac says. There's two people dressing up as Michael Jackson. Someone was walking about with a white lab coat and a black wig. I think they missed the point. There's two Mike Wazowskis and there's a Sully. So, I mean, has nobody got an imagination at all? So they were told they had to come up with something on their own, and that's what they're, honestly. But nothing else happening to tell you, so I'll try and do a bit of filming in Dobbies for you. If there's anything I can say, yeah. Somebody's recycle bins on the road. I want to get a little plant for darn Stormtrooper. I think it's supposed to be a mug, but it's a weird shape and it's really thick rimmed, and it wouldn't really be something you'd want to drink out of, but it makes a really nice planter. So the thing that was in it was long dead, so I want to get something preferably cactusy or, you know, that lasts all year round to go in it. It goes on the kitchen windowsill. So I shall go. I'll probably switch back on when we get up to Unruh. Right guys, there it is, Dobbies. Can you see? Dobbies! This is Junction 1, by the way. Unruh, next town up from where we live. This is where I go to the cinema sometimes. Look. No, I don't know if you caught the dog. Have I got zoomed in? This is what we want. One of these. Really nicely planted. Oh, they're only $2.49, look. Don't know what's better, the fact there's a doggy here or there's a Christmas shop. There's a Christmas shop, people. We're going to have a look on the Christmas shop. Oh, my mum would live in here. Oh.
There's a fairy holding some crystal now.
No, I don't like that.
It's got shit face.
I like the little rabbit beside it.
Dead bird.
Oh, it's a robin.
Oh, beside it is. This is.
Giant baubles. If you're lazy and you don't want to put too much on your tree, giant baubles. They're only $2.99. Argue? $2.99 for the giant bauble.
Big bauble. You should put this up.
I had no intention of doing a Christmas vlog, folks. No intention. I thought this was a garden centre. Oh, they're nice. There's stuff everywhere, including loads of Belfast accents. They've come down to Antrim to do a bit of shopping. Even with all this, my tree looks the same every year. Really dated, but what can you do? I really badly want that, but you're not allowed to have that now. It's not for me. That's beautiful. Some little lights woven among that.
You just stick bungle in the middle of it.
Stick what?
Bungle.
I love that. But is it like anti anything to have rainbow? Are you allowed that if you're straight? I don't know. I'm not being funny. I'm actually being serious. I love those. This one?
Purple, blue, and orange.
I think they've all got the same colours. So in conclusion, I haven't filmed much, but this place is awesome. It's got all sorts. It's got Christmas decorations, it's got groceries, it's got toys, it's got flowers and plants and loads of dog stuff, birdie stuff, cat stuff, buns, cakes. Oh. Right, we're gonna go and get, I bought 2 doormats and I bought a cactus. So I'm gonna go do that now. I was talking to myself there. There's dogs everywhere, dogs everywhere. Right, I got myself this. It's on great day. I already recorded this, but I didn't record it, so I had to do it again.
You're too busy focused on your...
I got 2 doormats, which I'll show you when we get home. And I got a cactus for Darren's Stormtrooper pot. We're just going to put the stuff back in the car with the cactus all rattle about. Then we're going to B&M to see if they've got the Geralt Witcher figure for Isaac, because he wants it for Christmas. And then I'll take a trip to Asda, because I haven't been to it in ages. Might get some ice cream for later on. Right, I'll switch you off, I'll switch you back on later. Right, so I'm back at the car. I thought I'd film this for you. How close is that? Thankfully it's not my car. Right, let's get in. Let's see if we can get in. Oh, fucking hell. It's this thing where people park and they think you're, what's the word, svelte? And I'm certainly not fucking svelte.
Current carpenters.
Oh, Jesus. There. I'll show you my mats when I get home. So this is the one we chose. Spiky cactus in pot. Darren's making tea. I'll show you. I bought this little mat. What is that? That's my receipt from Dobbies. So a little mat there. And I bought this little mat. And I bought these slippers. So that's what I've bought today. I bought Isaac like a snuggy warm thing for wearing upstairs. And I've treated myself to a pair of slippers. So that's it for today. Now I'm going to go and fold up all these bloody bags and sit down.